more so than any other recordings, I learned from Opera Rara how to navigate my voice, and I actually found my voice because of all of the back catalog and the work that Opera Rara has done over the last 40 years or so. Because I wasn't a typical singer. I'm very atypical, I would say, as a person and a singer. And Opera Rara was, at its very core, known for rare operas that very few people are aware of, and to me, these were all the missing links in my voice and my career, because when I started out, everyone said, you speak like a bass or a baritone, and but you're wanting to be a tenor and you don't have high notes. I was like, yeah, I know, this is my problem. And then other people would hear, me be able to sing these high things in a different voice, but then not connect it to so I had three different voices in one, and I couldn't find the right repertoire until I started finding out. I was 21 when I found all of the wonderful recordings that David Perry and Bruce Ford and Chris Merritt and Rockwell Blake and all of the great barittenors throughout the history of the Opera Rara, when they recorded these things. And it was the first time that really a revelation happened, and listening to these rare operas that no one, quite frankly, did before Opera Rara. There's so many first time hearing these operas, and that opened up an entire world and an opportunity for me to have a career. Because honestly, I tried the career the same way that other people did, trying just Verdi, Puccini, and Verdi, Puccini, and Verdi, Puccini, like most everyone does when you're starting out. But I didn't fit in any category, and so I started being able to hear all of this incredibly exciting repertoire, and it was like following the trail of how modern opera came to be, and vocal lines and characterizations of drama is all within this rare opera. And I just felt like it was a revelation for me. And then to get the call to actually be in the recording that and be a part of history, to do this first recording ever of Les Martyrs, was just, it was astounding. It was very scary at first, because I'd never done something so extreme, because there's literally no other extreme opera than Les Martyrs for a tenor. Actually, I mean, it goes high written, E naturals, and all of these, crazy long Donizetti lines, but coming into the fold, and with Mark Elder and the entire team with Opera Rara, they were so gracious and helping in the entire thing, that I just felt really, as I said, at home and part of a family. And that continued. And I think we've done now 4 or 5 recordings together over the years. And I couldn't be more honored to be a part of the team, and just excited to carry on the traditions that Opera Rara had set forth in exploring new territory, and basically exciting people about music that they didn't even know everything came from. To me, that's what I love about the ideas of the origins of Opera Rara, because once you start to find out these operas from these obscure ones from Rossini and Donizetti and Mercadante, and you will start to realize they changed everything. And with these operas that people can't perform because it's very difficult to find the singers for, that's how Verdi came to be. That's how Wagner came to be. These incredible pieces that Opera Rara is recording, it's so integral into the history of opera, and that's why I just love the work, and I'm so proud to be a part of it.
Michael, talk to us a little bit about the change for you, since you began recording with us, because now you're a very prolific recording artist, and you're very active, not only in complete operas but also with recitals. Did that first experience with Opera Rara really inspire you?
Oh, Absolutely, and it really is what kicked off my career. As you said, I'd recorded a few things before, and smaller parts, but also with other smaller labels. But the interesting thing about that is that once Les Martyrs came out, it was such a big success for the label, and for me personally, that everyone started seeing me as the kind of guy who can do all of the crazy stuff that everyone wrote about. After this recording came out, it was so funny, because that's when things really started happening for me, as far as like larger repertoires and houses looking into me as being the leading man for like L'Africaine and some of these larger titles. And it was because of this recording, Les Martyrs. And the funny thing is, it was my first apparently my first viral video ever on YouTube. I'd had many different videos put up, and I have probably more individual videos than any other opera singer online, to be honest, because my agent and he's recorded my entire career. But this was one that became a real viral sensation because of the crazy high E naturals. And the funny thing is that back home in Missouri, it was the first time that some of my friends had actually seen me, because there was this viral meme actually of me and three other singers. They overdubbed my voice, but it was the video from Les Martyrs. But it was a viral meme of me like going, ah, singing the high E natural while they put the sound of a tugboat like whoa on it. So that made the rounds of of Instagram and things. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So yeah, it really as far as the public's perception, it really gave me legitimacy as a tenor, to be honest, because for a long period I was not considered to be able to do those kind of things, and it's what really jump started my career into this kind of stratospheric repertoire that's unfortunately specialized. And I would like there to be more singers in a category that will sing this stuff, so all the pressure is not only on me.